Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Wednesday. So if you're new to my channel and this is your first time visiting me, my name is Sharon and a very warm welcome to you. My channel name is Living on a Part-Time Income UK because that's exactly what I am doing. So I do work part-time locally. I really enjoy my job and the hours give me the time to be able to have some quality time for myself and also to spend with family and friends. So I do feel I've got quite a good work-life balance at the moment. I hope that it does continue, but obviously sometimes you have to adapt to changes as they come along. But for the moment, thankfully, everything seems to be going quite well. If you're returning, thanks once again. It's lovely to see you. And today's video is basically a shopping video from yesterday in Lidl. And then also I'm going to do a mid-month roundup for June. So we are on the 11th of June. I know mid-month is officially this weekend, but I am working Saturday and Sunday. I could make Sunday the mid-month video, but I think Sunday's one will just be a reflective, chatty one, most probably. So yeah, that's how I'm playing it basically. So I will show you now what I got on my Lidl shop. And I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you in a little while. Hi guys, so it's Tuesday afternoon and I've just done a shop in Lidl's. I left work, I had half day today and I went straight to the garage to get my tyre done, which I will talk to you more about in the video. And then I went straight to Lidl's. So it's my birthday this week. And as you can see here, there's some sweet treats and some easy meals because basically I've got my friends coming later today and we are just going to have an impromptu, informal get together. There's going to be pizza, there's going to be some cake and cheesecake. So yes, looking forward to that. So without further ado, I'm just going to run through all the food that I've got here. And first on the list is an orange sticker from Lidl. And this is their deluxe hand finished Victoria sponge. So as you can see, it's been reduced from £2.49 to £1.99. And the best before date isn't actually until Friday. So I thought that was quite a good reduction actually. Very happy with that because that's what I wanted for cake and tea this afternoon when my friends come. Then I've got some sparkling fruit crush. So there was 20% off the fruit crush. It's 69p, but then there was 14 pence off, making that 55p. And that flavour is pear and raspberry. Then I've also bought a bottle of sparkling water and I've got elderflower and apple, and that is 55p. Now my granddaughter's visiting later on in the week, so I bought a 4 pint of semi-skim milk. So I know I'll have enough milk for her when she visits and she's staying overnight. So that's £1.55. Then I've got some vegetable oil here, which was needed. That was £1.99. And then next on the list, some freshly squeezed orange juice. I really do like the freshly squeezed one. And I got smooth, and this was £2.75. Then I've got a couple of bananas as well. And they weighed 43 pence for two. Then next on the list is some ibuprofen, and a packet there is 39p. And then I've got my favourite, where is it? Over here. chocolate flavour milk, and that's 99p. Then I got some Maggi curry noodles, which are handy for work for me when I don't want to have bread. So that's £1.49 for a pack of 4 there. And I normally take a couple of hard-boiled eggs in with me to have with a packet of noodles and also some fruit. So fairly healthy lunch when I do decide to eat noodles. Then this is for tea this evening with my friends. I've got a barbecue chicken pizza. Looks quite nice actually. This was from the fresh section. So it's with smoky barbecue sauce, mozzarella, cheddar cheese, barbecue chicken, roasted red peppers and sweet corn. And that was £2.59. And then I also picked up some garlic pizza bread, and that's with cheese as well, and that's £1.29. That was from the freezer section. And then I've also got some Chicago town pizza for when my granddaughter is here. They were £1.59. Then I really like this. I've had it before. Highly recommend Millionaire cheesecake. It is really nice. So I'm leaving this out of the freezer. It takes about 3 hours to defrost, and that is £1.85. I think that's such a good price. Then next on the list, something healthy. We've got some strawberries here, and these were £2.19. Then I've got my cherry fat-free Proviact yogurts, and these were £1.65. Then I've got avocados ready to eat, £1.39. And then last on the list for my granddaughter, some blackberries. These were £1.99. So pretty pleased with this shop. The total came to £27.22. And yeah, I haven't got any meats or fish because I have got some already in the freezer. If you saw my video last week, you'll know that when I did my freezer inventory, I've got fish, I've got meats, so I don't really need to be worrying too much about buying that. Certainly not for this week's shop. And to be fair, I have more or less nearly spent my weekly budget for food. I don't anticipate I'll be getting any more groceries as such later this week. It's Tuesday today. I am happy to wait till Monday. The only thing that I may well get is a fresh loaf of bread. But apart from that, I'm very happy with the shop. And I'm happy that I've just got some pizza and some nice cake for when my friends come round. Minimal cooking involved. Lots of chat, lots of fun. Just a nice, relaxing afternoon with my friends. So yeah, so that's my Lidl shop for today. And is there anything there that interests you that you might get? I'm quite looking forward to trying the pear and raspberry spritz. That sounds quite nice. And also the garlic cheese bread. That sounds quite nice as well. And obviously the cakes. So thanks for joining me and watching. Bye guys. Hi guys. So thanks for watching that part of the video. And as you were aware there, I was having some pre-birthday informal celebrations with my dear friends. We had pizza, we had cake, we had cheesecake. We just had a really chilled out afternoon and evening, catching up, really enjoyed it. we had decided not to go out for a meal. Maybe we might go out later on in the month. We'll just wait and see. But yes, I will also be spending time with family over my birthday, which will be really nice. And I'm going to update you now with what's been going on in my spending diary for June. So basically it's a kind of a mid-month roundup, even though it is a little bit earlier. Mid-month is kind of the weekend, but I am working the weekend, and I'm kind of hoping that Sunday's video, when I do record it, it'll be more of a chatty one, reflective one maybe. So starting off with the 1st of June, which was Sunday, I did not spend any money up to yesterday the 10th. So basically on Thursday the 5th, I had 2 Vinted sales. I sold a bag for £45 and a skirt for £6. So they were my first 2 sales on Vinted. You may have seen my vlog from a couple of weeks ago of how to sell on Vinted, and yep, I'm very happy that I took the plunge, that I'm selling on Vinted, and it's just a few things that no longer complement my current style or that I feel I want in my wardrobe anymore. And I do normally take unwanted items to the charity shop, but I thought I would give them a go on Vinted. So yeah, so I made £51 now. And then on Friday the 6th, I actually got a partial refund for the hoodies that I'd ordered on eBay. I received £9.60. The original price was £23 something. So yeah, they kind of stood me in £14. For whatever reason, the sellers weren't particularly helpful on me sending the items back. They just wanted me to keep them and wanted to give me a partial refund to keep them. So it was a bit of a backwards and forwards with how much they were going to give me back. And in the end, with VAT refunded, it came to £9.60. So I was fairly happy with that. And I ended up gifting the 2 hoodies to my friends. So I was more than happy with that. Then on Saturday the 7th, I sold some trousers for £6 on Vinted. And then Sunday the 8th, I sold a top on Vinted for £8. And on the Monday, I sold a blouse for £3.40. So these are what I have received payments for. I'm only putting them in my diary when I've actually received the money into my Vinted account. So the subtotal of what I'd received is £68.40, which I am very happy with. Kind of makes up for my spenny month in May with clothes. Yes, I did go a little bit crazy spending. But it is what it is. I'm happy with, I would say, 90 to 95% of what I bought. I did return some things. I think the only fail was the eBay hoodies. But apart from that, apart from the things that I returned and I kept, I'm very happy with the items that I kept. And it was a mix of vintage items and also new items. So yeah, happy with updating my summer wardrobe there. Then yesterday I bought a reconditioned tyre, and I had expected that it was going to cost in the region of £40 to £45, So I was very pleasantly surprised when I was charged £25. And that's come from my Vinted sales, so that hasn't had to come out of my savings, which I'm really happy about. And then after I got the tyre done yesterday afternoon, I went on to Lidl, and you saw my shop there of how much I spent. So basically my grocery subtotal for the month so far is £48.44, which I'm really happy about. Obviously, some of the groceries that I did buy was for my treats with my friends yesterday. So the pizzas, the garlic bread and the cakes were for what we had yesterday. And I'm kind of on track with my grocery budget because I don't really need anything now for the rest of the week. The only thing that I might buy is a fresh loaf of bread. Apart from that, the freezer's full, the fridge is full and the cupboards are full, so I don't really need to buy anything. So yes, so I'm pretty much on track with my intentional spending so far. It's all looking good. I'm very happy. And also I have been doing pretty well with my AM yoga every morning. I do try and do my own yoga every morning and my own exercises. They last anything between 20 to 30 minutes every morning. There might be the odd morning where I don't do my AM yoga and I might just do my own exercises or vice versa. But on the whole, I would say from the beginning of June, there was only one morning, Saturday morning, the 7th, where I didn't do my AM yoga. So very happy that I'm keeping on track from the health side of things. Moving forward, later this week, because it is my birthday as well, I may well be going to out of town to get some things that are on my clothes wish list, and they are a couple of pairs of pyjamas from Primark, because I was very happy with the ones that I bought previously. There was a t-shirt and long trouser set for £7, and then there was a little vest and shorts set for £4. Very happy with both of those. I just now want an extra pair for when I go on holiday. It's just good to have an extra pair there of both the long trousers and the shorts. And then I also want to stock up on some underwear. So currently they're the only things on my wish list that I really do want to buy clothing wise. There's nothing really else that I do think I want to get. Then I've got my MOT on Friday. So I will update you on my next video as to how that went. Will it be a sad or happy one regarding the car? Who knows? But I do know that my car is old, so I'm kind of fairly accepting of the fact that it may not be good news. It'd be great if it is, but still I do need to be mindful that I am kind of living on borrowed time with my car. I'm not going to get rid of it until it dies, but I want to be in a position where I have got some money put aside where I can think of getting a replacement when the time comes. So we shall see. So thanks ever so much for watching my videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please would you consider subscribing to my channel, because it would mean so much to me. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on my next one, and I'll see you then. Bye guys.